So the person that is looking at properties on the website will be looking at condos. Okay, ring ring.
Hello.
Good morning. May I speak to Jennifer, please?
This is Jennifer. May I help you?
Good morning, Jennifer. This is Carl Bishop with AE Realty. I'm giving you a call this morning because I noticed you on our website looking at a few condos, actually. And first and foremost, Jennifer, I wanted to thank you for using the site. Certainly appreciate that. And secondly, I'm curious, Jennifer, are you considering making a move to a condo in the near future?
Yeah, it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. I've actually been playing with that idea probably for about maybe the last year.
Okay.
But I just can't seem to bring myself to do it.
Not a problem. There are just so many beautiful condo developments going up in our town right now. It's funny, we're seeing Antonio's starting to turn into a condo city, so you may have more and more options available to you there. I'm curious, Jennifer, if you don't mind me asking, are you renting or do you own the home that you're living in now?
I own
Okay.
my home.
You own a home? Is it a house or are you living in a condo now?
No, I live in a house, and
Okay.
it's just becoming too much for me to keep up with.
Okay. So looking to get into something lower maintenance.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
some amenities. There's some great condo buildings that have great pools, great gyms, even spas in the facility. Is that something that you're looking for?
Yes, that would all be just added.
Okay. Is there a particular side of town? I noticed there were a few different condos that you looked at, but is there a particular side of town or side of downtown that you wanted to be on?
Well, I was thinking that, I'm retired now, so it doesn't really, I'm not too particular on what area I want to be in, but I was thinking maybe somewhere towards the rim, like off of I-10.
Okay. It's a great area.
If it were to be downtown, it would have to be a much nicer part of downtown.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm not opposed to that, but I lean more towards the rim.
Okay. There are a few great condo buildings around the rim, the La Cantera area. I think you'll be very pleased with not just the amenities of those condo buildings, but also all the shopping and dining. I'm sure you're familiar with that area.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your existing home, Jennifer. What were your plans to do with your existing home? Were you going to sell it, maybe turn it into a income-producing asset? Have you thought about that at all?
I have given it some thought. I don't really want the responsibility of having to rent it and take care of everything. It kind of puts me back to what I'm doing now, taking care of everything. So I think it might be in my best interest to just sell it.
Okay.
And then it's paid off, so I'll use that to kind of get into my new place.
That's fantastic. And it's a great time to consider that as well. We just got out of the housing forecast earlier this week, and our housing market specifically is just at the absolute height that it's ever really been. So when it comes to selling, there really isn't a better time to get that done. So Jennifer, what I'd like to do is, has anybody ever sat down and shared with you a market analysis kind of giving you an idea of what your home is currently worth?
No, I don't have any idea except for my taxes say that the value is like $250, but that's really all I know.
Okay, so what I'd like to do for you is I'd like to come out to your home, take a look at the property. I'm going to put together a report where I take other homes that are similar to your home that have sold recently, and that'll give us a really good idea of what the market value of your home is. I'm going to put that report together, and then we'll chat for a little bit. I'll also share with you some of the unique things that we are currently doing to help our clients sell their homes for more money and in less time than our competition. And so we'll start here. Jennifer, if you don't mind me asking, what is your current address of your existing home now?
It is 1711 Callahan.
Callahan, okay. Okay, over there by the Med Center?
Yes.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about your home. That'll help me complete my analysis. I can go on the tax records and kind of find out what year it was built, find out the square footage. But tell me, how long have you lived there, and have you done any improvements to the home while you've lived there?
So we have 3 bedrooms,
Okay.
2 baths. I have a 2-car garage. I have a really large yard.
Okay.
So we have probably, I don't know, maybe a third of an acre.
Oh, wow.
So it's hard to keep up with.
Okay.
But it's very cozy. Our home is not very big.
Okay.
But our living room is fairly large.
Okay. Okay.
The bedrooms are a decent size. The kitchen is kind of small.
Okay.
However, I have remodeled everything, so everything is fairly new.
Wow, can't wait to see it. That sounds beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. That will definitely help me complete my analysis. And so when I do come out to the home as well, Jennifer, I'm going to bring some different condo listings that are currently available just so you can consider them. I do know of a handful of really attractive condo developments and buildings. Some of them completed, some of them in the process of being completed in the Rim area and La Cantera area. So I'll bring those out with me as well so we can talk about the next steps. But I've got my calendar open here. What is your schedule? I know you mentioned that you are retired. I do have some time this afternoon around 4 p.m. Would that work for you, or would you prefer something over the weekend?
No, I think maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
I could be available tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
But I have a question. You
Yes,
said
ma'am.
that you've got a couple of places by the Rim. How expensive are those? Is that something that I could possibly do?
So the thing that you want to watch out for with condos is the association fees. They can sometimes be a little bit unreasonable. And so when I am helping a client find a condo, the first thing that we're looking at is, the expenses outside of just the payment for the condo.
Sure.
And so it will really depend. The ones that have more amenities and things like that have higher association fees, naturally. However, if you're really looking at keeping those expenses lower, we can look at some of the condo buildings that don't have the super high fees and still have decent amenities. Sometimes they're a little bit older, but you'll be able to have at least a variety of choice.
Okay.
And when it comes to financing, I know you mentioned that your home is paid off. Is it a goal of yours to be able to purchase this condo with the proceeds of the sale, or would you be?
That would be great.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Okay, so that's something we can definitely approach as well. We do have some fantastic lending options for condominiums, and so you also have some options there if you say, hey, you know what, I'd rather than spend all the money that I make off this house, I'd rather put down a large down payment or maybe get a better loan and use the funds for other things as well. So you'll have some options there.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. And so I've got my Friday schedule open here, and it looks like I do have a 2 p.m. or a 6 p.m. What works better for you?
2 o'clock for sure.
2 o'clock. Perfect. Okay, and I've got your email here, Jennifer, as Jennifer Galliano, the number 1 at gmail.com. Is that a good one for you?
Yes, absolutely.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'll send you a confirmation email, and I will shoot you a text tomorrow morning before I head out, tomorrow afternoon before I head out. Jennifer, did you have any other questions for me?
I don't think so. I think that that's going to be very helpful because even though I've wanted to do this for a long time, I really don't know what I'm doing. And so I think that's why I just keep hesitating.
Understood. Well, I'm excited to share with you the information that I have. I'm also excited to apply for the job of, helping you with this transition, Jennifer. It's you do have options when it comes to selling and getting into a new home, and I want to show you why we're the best, why we can help you make more money, how we can help you have a more pleasant experience. And I want to earn your business. I want to show you exactly what we do, and I think you'll be very, very pleased with what we have to share with you. So looking forward to it. We'll see you on Friday. If you have any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate to give me a call.
Okay, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow, Jennifer. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Jared.
Hey, Jared. This is Lori Martinez with AE Realty. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Good. You trying to stay out of that rain, or are you at work already?
I'm just staying home today. It's too rainy.
Oh, you lucky thing, you. Well, I'm at the office, and I wanted to just follow up with you. I know you were browsing at condos last night, and first of all, I want to thank you for using our site to look at those condos.
Of course.
Has it been pretty user-friendly for you?
It has. It's lots of pretty pictures. We've just been kind of browsing, looking at some of those condos. We've found some very nice ones last night while we were looking around.
Good. So, are you from San Antonio?
Born and raised. My wife is actually from Dallas, so we lived up there for about 3 years. But San Antonio is my hometown.
Oh, well, yeah, mine too.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and we just keep growing and growing. I mean, if you were born here, then you know that we used to be almost like a small town feel, and we just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yes, I remember that. I remember when 1604 was the outskirts of town.
Exactly.
Not
exactly. And but even though we've grown so much, it still seems like people here are still so friendly, and so I'm glad we haven't lost that.
That's one of the reasons why I've chosen to stay here rather than relocate. It's just, this is a great town. People are very loving and caring, and so yeah, we're happy. We're happy in San Antonio.
Good, absolutely, me too. Well, we're raising our family here as well. So Jared, let me ask you, what area of town do you guys work in?
So we're around the Med Center area. I am at the University Hospital, and my wife works at the Methodist, and so we've lived in this area for about the last 4 years now.
Oh wow! Well, that's good news. I can really help you with that. I live in the same area. I'm across the highway from you guys.
Oh, okay.
But I have sold many homes and condos in this area.
Okay.
Is this area, is 78230 around what you're looking for, or what are your thoughts? I noticed last night you were looking at a few right by Medical Center, 229,
Yes.
228, 230.
We would prefer to stay in the Med Center area. We're currently in a condo now, but it's one that we bought 4 years ago, and it's a little bit older. And as both Cindy and I have done more in our work and have gone through promotions, etc., we're looking for something a little bit nicer, a little bit higher end. We still want the condo. The condo community. We don't like yards or having
Sure.
to put up with an actual house. We don't have kids yet, so we don't really need all the space or yards or anything like that. But we definitely want to stay in the Med Center area.
That sounds like a great plan. How many bedrooms were you looking for?
We'd like to have at least 2. We'd like to have a guest bedroom in the event we have family
Okay.
come in town. But at least 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths.
All right.
And we would prefer some living space. I know that's hard to get with condos, but we would like to have a decent sized living room as well.
Well, there are some condos in the area that have ample living space. And I think that you guys would really, really like those. There are also some that are higher end, like you said, so they're going to be more up to date. They're not going to be so dated.
Okay.
So I think there's some that we can look at that would probably really interest you and Cindy.
Okay. Yeah, we saw some real great ones on the website. Of course, just started the new year. I know that we were talking to my parents about it over the holidays. We are probably going to want to sell our existing condo. And, they've sold a lot more property than we have, so they said it's probably better to sell it over the summer time. So we figured it'd probably be best to start taking a more serious look closer to April or May.
Oh, I understand. And our parents generally have more experience than we do, for sure. I know I look to my parents for counsel quite often.
Oh yeah. Parents are great.
Yeah, we love them, and thank God for them. I will tell you, Jared, I just went to the housing forecast.
Okay.
And so what we're finding is that right now it is such a strong seller's market, and it just continues to get stronger and stronger.
Okay.
So really, anytime you're ready, homes and condos are selling fairly quickly.
Okay.
And especially if they are priced competitively.
Yep.
And my job is to help you to have a wonderful experience, not only for you and your wife, but also for the people that are going to buy your home.
Okay.
And we will, our goal is to get you the absolute most money for your house that we can.
I think it'll sell fast because when our neighbors put their condos up, they seem like they go really quick in this building. We're in the Wurzbach Tower, and it's just seems like the minute that one goes up for sale, it just sells within like a month or so. So I don't think we'll have a problem and get it sold.
Sure. Well, there's definitely a high demand for condos, especially in that area.
Yep.
So what I'd like to do, Jared, sounds like you guys are busy. What is your schedule like?
Well, we stay pretty busy during the week. We're both off Saturday afternoon, evenings, and on Sundays. And so typically we will go to church on Sundays and then, have the afternoon open as well.
Okay. But Saturdays after
Saturday after 2, we're both typically available around that time as well.
Okay. Well, what I would like to do is meet with you and Cindy on Saturday.
Okay.
And I'd like to meet you at your home.
Okay.
And what I will do is I'll bring you a comparative market analysis.
Okay.
And go over that with you all.
Okay.
Basically, what that's going to do is it's going to show you what condos have sold in your area.
Okay.
Not only in your particular community, but in the surrounding community as well.
Okay.
And that is going to show you what they have sold for.
Okay.
What size they were, how many days it took for them to sell.
Okay.
And it's going to give us a better idea of what we can sell yours for.
Okay.
So that we can get the most money for you.
Okay.
How does that sound, Jared?
Yeah, that's probably along the lines of what we were thinking we needed to get done. I know when it comes to selling condos, it can be a little bit of a niche kind of market. Have you sold many condos in the past?
I've sold a few just recently.
Okay. I know that our association here is one of the, I guess, pricier ones for older buildings.
Sure.
But you get a lot with that too. We got a door guy. We've got beautiful swimming pool. Et cetera. So
sure.
I don't think it'll be too hard to overcome. But yeah, that's kind of what the direction we're heading. But wouldn't we want to find the next condo that we're going to move into first before we think about selling this one? Would that be the better strategy?
That is really going to depend on you guys because you can do it several ways. You can find your place first and then try to sell your home. But then you're going to have to move in the interim.
Right. And pay 2 mortgage payments, right?
That's right, yes.
I don't want to do that. We definitely don't want to do that.
Exactly. Or we can list it and you find your new condo, your new home at the same time so that it can be very smooth and you won't have to move twice.
Okay.
And so we can talk about that as well.
Okay. We do have some, I know Cindy's going to have a lot of questions about that. She's more of the, I'm kind of the easygoing one, but she's going to have a lot of questions for you there. So
okay, that's fine.
Be prepared
that's fine.
for a barrage of questions once you arrive.
Oh my gosh, I think we'll be in competition. My husband says that about me. He says, Lori, limit 3 for the day, 3 questions. But no, I'd be happy to answer all of her questions. Okay. And we will we'll get right to it. And this is a great start for you guys, Jared.
Yeah.
Because once you know where you are, then we can look more into what you want. Okay. What you all want.
That does make a lot of sense. This was our first home we bought right out of med school, and we've enjoyed our time here. But this will be the first time that we're actually selling a place and moving into a different one. So certainly we'll be curious as to your help on helping us do that for the first time.
Wonderful. Well, we'll definitely go over that, Jared, and I'll share with you the things that we do that will help you to sell your home much faster and for the most money that you can possibly get. Okay. As far as me helping you, what I'd like you to know is that I take what I do very much so to heart. Okay. And so I am here to guide you guys.
That's good to know.
To care for you, to make this a very good experience for you. Okay. Okay.
We'll be looking forward to meeting you. I think you'll get along swimmingly with Cindy.
Oh, good. So. Good.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Then definitely just let us know what we need to do.
Okay, and so I'd like to just confirm that your email address is jared123@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's still a good one for me.
Okay, and could you confirm your address with me as well?
Yes, it's we're on 123 Warsbach Drive, unit 310.
Okay.
And just I'll put your name on the guest list so they'll know that you're coming, and you'll have no problem. Just come and just take the elevator up, and we're on the 10th floor.
Okay, wonderful. And if you would, could you please tell me just a little bit about your place? That way, when I come in, I will have a very good market analysis for
when we bought
more
it,
accurate.
When we bought it 4 years ago, it had been updated. The previous owner had done some nice upgrades to it.
Okay.
So we haven't done a whole lot to it since we moved here. We've just kind of maintained it.
Okay.
We tried to change out filters and kind of keep the maintenance going.
Sure.
But
sure.
outside of that, we haven't really done any additional upgrades. It's already pretty nice, fairly modern. In the home, it's a little dated in some areas. They've got some wallpaper in one of the bathrooms, but overall, I think it looks good.
Okay, good. And you said you have how many bedrooms?
It's a 2-bedroom.
2 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Yep,
two
it's
full baths.
2 full baths. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything else you would like me to know?
No, I mean I do. I know that some of the neighbors have. I've never experienced this myself. Neighbors have said that the HOA or the owners association is a little bit of a difficult one to work with. So you may want to contact our manager, but that's just what I've heard. I don't know that to be a fact. You know how people complain sometimes, but
sure.
Outside of that, I think it'll be very easy to sell.
I think so too. I really believe that. Okay, Jared, well, I won't take much more of your time. I want to thank you for taking the time to take my call, and I'm looking forward to meeting with you and Cindy this Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Okay, thank you so much. We're excited.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Good job.